Jackson, and I would like to show you how to level up your SeeSaw activities. You've probably been using these for a couple of weeks now, and you are looking to do something new. So I'd like to share some things I learned in a webinar with Chris Shiner and the SeeSaw group last week. Okay, take a look at this. I'm going to show you how you can make an activity just like this from the very start. So let's go to my library. I'm going to go ahead and click on this. I've already got the first part done, so I'm going to edit it and show you exactly how I did this activity, and I will use a student template down here. So I'll go ahead and make that. I change the background color. I come down to the three dots. I choose background. I choose my color. Click off. I'm going to add some squares. I'd like to make them white. So let's go into shapes. Just down here, I kind of like the rounded square. Let me click that. Let's change it to white, and let's make it just a bit bigger. All right, because the students will be uploading pictures into this. We can duplicate this several times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty, there we go. And we'll have many responses here. Now this is a color recognizing activity. If this is too easy for your students, you can go ahead and modify this and have them have the students take pictures of things that would begin with the letter W that are around in their house. Or if you're a speech path, you might have them go around their house and take pictures of things that begin with a tapper sound, and then they could use the microphone to practice saying these. For math, you could put numbers in the squares, and they could students could take a picture of one object, or 2 objects, or 3 objects, and so on. So this activity can be modified to meet your students' needs. Once I have all of the squares in here, I'm going to show you that I took a picture of a camera. Let's see. Took a picture of a camera. I saved it on my desktop. I'm going to go ahead and bring it in. All right. And let's resize the camera. It was just a free image. And there it is. And we can duplicate this. So I will. There we go. Sorry about that. Duplicate it a couple of times. Let's bring it up. And bring it up. Okay. And one more. There we go. And then we can add color words over here. I'll just use a text box. I'll type in red. Okay, I can resize this a little bit. And we'll move it over here. So the student would find red objects and take a picture of them. Then they would find blue objects and take a picture of them, and it would load into the template. So let's go ahead and do yellow. And if you have students that are still identifying colors, you can actually, let's see if I can move this. You can actually change the writing just like this, and we can go blue, and we can change this to red. So you can do this. If you notice down here, you're also able to change the font, and then you can change how it looks if you'd rather have the red background with the white lettering, or you want them outlined, or you don't want them outlined. And there were some other styles you can go with to center alignment, right or left alignment. So that'll give you a couple of options. So this is exactly how I did this. I'll save this down here, and the kids will use this as a template. So this is one way that you can level up your SeeSaw lessons. All right, and I'd like to show you another way too. Let me go back to my activities. It's one I've already started. Let's see. Okay, and I'm going to go back to my library. And this one is a little bit harder. So if you're teaching older students than pre-K, and you want them to give this a try, this is really a very cool way. You can make your own flashcards. These are sight words. You can make addition facts. You can make multiplication facts if you work with older kids. But to do this, you would just get the box, the text box. You can type your sight word in there. I'm going to go ahead and shrink this because then I'll pull it out and it looks more like a flashcard. So I made some of these flashcards. You could make a mini lesson, so you would go over here and add a page. You would duplicate this page, and then you could read the words together, and the kids could practice these sight words. I made something else for you to take a look at. I just clicked on add a page, which is a great feature, and then I made the onset and the rhyme. You could add another one. Let's go ahead and change the color of this to red, and let me go ahead and shrink this. I'm going to put the letter B in there, and now I'll go ahead and make it bigger. So your kids can drag and drop the onset and the rhyme, and they can build their own words. They could do this with addition facts. There's a lot of things that you can use this with. One other feature I wanted to show you super quick is the add a page. If you're reading a story or you have a lesson that requires you to go over the allotted 5 minutes, you can always add this page, and you can push recording 1, recording 2, or you can have your mini lessons and you can add them to your SeeSaw. This will really enhance your lessons, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you give some of these things a try. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.